So I already have a large thread rack, and I want to create another one on this wall and then smaller ones up above, so that's what we're doing today.
We're going to rip our pieces like that, 3/4 of an inch by a 1/2 inch, and then however long you're going to make your rack. I'm going to unlock my lever here, and I'm going to shift to a 45-degree angle. So we need it like this so that we can put our spools in.
So you want to set your blade about a tooth higher than the wood that you're working with. That way it cuts through. Then you want to move your fence over. Mine just unlatches like this on this DeWalt saw. And you just secure it in place and move it over so that it gives you the exact measurement every single time. So you'll see mine here, I just scooted over a 1/2 inch marking, and just carefully push your wood piece through. Make sure to keep your fingers away from the blade, of course, and always use the pusher to make sure that you keep the wood down and it doesn't kick back and hit you in the head. And then just slide it all the way through and kick your other piece out.
And I highly recommend this setup, hooking up your vacuum to your table saw. It just helps reduce the dust.
You can see here all the dust that the shop vac actually sucks up while I'm cutting. And then I just slid them through the saw carefully by hand, keeping my fingers far away from the blade and just controlling them. Since they're taped, it kept them bunched together.
So now we have all our dowel pieces, and then I will just go in and remove the tape like this, because it's just masking tape. They are exactly 3 inches.
I ran out of daylight, so I just cut these inside, but just use your table saw to cut them down to 15 3/4 inches or 16 to make it even.
So they're spaced 2.5 inches apart, and they're about 3 inches from the edge. So you'll notice that on this one, they alternate. So you have 5 pegs on this one, and then you have 6 pegs on the next one. This scrap piece here. So I checked my depth, and the depth that I wanted was to this masking tape here.
And then just carefully drill by hand and follow the masking tape so you know how deep you need to go. So drilling them by hand, some of them were walking and kind of crooked. So I decided to use this Miles Craft drill press, and it definitely made the job a lot easier and much quicker. And then I just sanded down to get rid of any breakaway and make them smooth.
So the way that I want to set these up is I want the angle piece to be at the top here.
And then here, just remember to alternate between the pieces that have 5 and 6 holes. That way they're staggered when you're done.
Looks like they're about 2 1/4 spaced out. And I'm using my scrap piece underneath to keep it level in here. Just get everything lined up here.
So I just did my best to square it by eye, and then I just secured all 4 corners, and then I spaced out each of the rails 2 1/4 inch. And again, I just used a little scrap piece at a 45-degree angle to keep it level so that I could just secure it from the ground. And then I just put nails all the way through so everything was nice and secure into the main piece of wood that was going to go against the wall.
I have my little thing here, and I'm just dipping the end in to have a little bit of wood glue to help secure it, and then I'm just sliding it in. I'm just kind of twisting it like you would a screw. You could probably use like a little hammer and just like tap it in there.
As long as you use a drill bit that's very slightly larger than your dowel, it will go in easily.
Here it is with a lot of my thread up there. So, I mean, if you would not be able, which one did I make? Okay, and I have them all set up. But yeah, it looks nice. I can manufacture all the pieces and then mail you a kit for you to assemble and use this video. So if you're interested in that, let me know down in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. This was a pretty interesting project, and overall I'm happy with the turnout. So hopefully this is helpful to somebody. Thanks for watching.